What's up guys, welcome back to Jack's Patch. I'm Jack. Welcome back to the farm, and it is spring. So as you can see, I don't know if I showed you this in my last video, but I've done loads and loads of sowing. We've got lettuce, we've got mustard greens, we've got red Russian kale, peas mange too, coriander, spinach, radish, 3 different types of beetroot, leek, onion, more spinach, curly kale, purple Cavonero kale, and more lettuce. My lettuce from the plugs from Charles Dowding's course, which are doing super well. Had a second cutting of them the other day, and it was 300 grams of lettuce, which is incredible. Also this little guy, so I've got 2 fig trees, and they've bounced back super well, and they're from the Eden project. Went there last year, probably I think it was like September, October. They grew, they dropped their leaves, and I didn't think they were going to come back again, but they've come back even better than I thought. So we got a giant garlic. Update on those guys, they were the first things I planted here. I've just started doing a video on, so this basil, mint, coriander and parsley is store-bought. So I got them from M&S and Aldi, and I've just done a video on how you can replant them and get an abundance of herbs for like all year round. Just a little experiment of mine. Got some more lettuce, and then we've repotted the tomatoes. So I've got 2 types of cherry, 3 types of cherry, 2 red, 1 black cherry tomato. Potted these up the other day, got loads, still got more to do. We've potted up the chocolate sweet peppers. We've got a few more to do, habaneros. We've got Scotch bonnets under here, they're coming through nicely. Cucumbers, still need to get these a bit warm. 1 random one's come through, but I can see just under there, I think a bit of green. They're coming through. Yeah, more tomatoes and peppers, that they're going to be for sale. But yeah, everything's coming along really good. Loads and loads of growth. Super stoked with it. So yeah, these guys are going. Oh, what have I got? So I've got the beetroot. I might wait for them to get a bit bigger, but the radish are going out today. Their true leaves are coming through, as you can see there, and potentially might wait on the spinach for another week or so. But we're going by the app Moon and Gardens, so we're doing it biodynamically, and today is a day for planting root veg, so hopefully these guys go out today. I've also got my friend Luke helping, which I'll say hello to in a minute. But yeah, that's inside the greenhouse. Right, so quick update on the beds. They're looking really good at the minute. Still need to do this side, but we've brought the tarp back on this side, and just waiting for cardboard. But these are ready to go now. Just need to top it with the green waste compost on top as a final finish, as it's more fine. But got my mate Luke helping today, and we're just lining out the beds and finishing off this back bit. Got some tunes playing, and also as well got some of these raised. These are perfect. I think you see them in IKEA, you see them on building sites as well. These were completely for free, and they just fold out. They're hinged, so they come flat, and then you just like got removable hinges, and they're just instant raised beds. So I'm gonna have edible flowers in here as well. Just want to say, got some new neighbours. There's an alpaca there, and then a ton of sheep and lambs over here as well. So they're trimming the grass over there, and then they're sticking their head through the fence and trimming the borders for me as well, which is a bonus. day 2. Still got Luke helping me, so we won't give it a wave in a minute. I'm planting a radish out today, but I'm starting to think I've like super undersowed this year. This looks a lot, but for the room I've got out there, like, this is nothing. But yeah, we'll give it a start. I've started dibbing out the holes outside, and he's got their first true leaves now, so they're ready to go. So yeah, I'll show you that next. Right, so we've got transplanting the peas out. We've got 2 varieties. We've got the purple pea and a Monge 2. And I'm gonna have poles going through the middle, and then was figuring out the spacing, and then the scaffold plank turned out to be perfect for the width, and then giving it the old shaka 6-inch spacing in between the plants, and that's gonna work out really well. So efficiency, guys. Ew. So little progress report on the watermelon radish and spinach. Actually looks like a market garden now. It's mad. It's looking so good this weekend. Thanks to Luke for helping this weekend. It's coming along. So yeah, we just need to repeat what I've done here, this side, and I'm starting to realise how much food I can grow in now, which is a redonkulous amount. So I've got to hustle hard with meeting up with chefs, as well as like working with Healthy Roots, cold pressed juice company, trying to get in with some places up the city, because I'm starting to think, right, if I can either grow for them certain things, maybe it's herbs, certain crops, and if I start to like transition out of my job into this full time, then it's so doable. Like the interplanting stage, I've started to realise it's kind of like with the microgreens. Microgreens is every 10 days in growth, and then if you interplant them, interseed them, so you're going to get a constant crop. Same with these guys. I mean, these haven't taken long to grow, so we're about the 3rd week in March, and these were grown like the start of March, the 1st to the 3rd, and I mean these are ready to go out already. And I'm starting to think once the harvesting comes, I'm gonna maybe start planting these like next week. So then another 30 days with 23rd today, so another 22 days later we're transplanting out. So that's good timing. So hustle, sell these, then got another crop incoming as well, and not too much abundance of the same thing. But yeah, so bit of space here. Now we've got the peas, beetroot and radish out. Now the beetroot next, and then yeah, hopefully the cow starts growing. The tomatoes and that, as I've just showed at the start of the video, everything's looking good. Got the lights on, just add that keep that temperature constant. Everything's looking good. Stoked, come on. Yeah, I'm actually starting to believe in myself now to get this done and make it a full-time job. It's so doable, and if I could do it, you can do it. So buzzing.